Anytime you can be in a Martin Scorsese movie and you're allowed to have curse words, you do it because that is a badge of honor that you can say the F word in a Martin Scorsese movie. No challenges. And the reason there were no challenges is because Martin Scorsese, aside from being one of the great directors of all time, and the reason he's a great director is he creates an atmosphere on the set that allows you to play. You relaxed, you can get your best out there, and he lets you improvise. So there was no challenge from that standpoint. He makes it unbelievably easy. I know he was cast before I was, but when you're looking to somebody to play the son of me, you want somebody to be really handsome because, a lot of people think I'm not that handsome, but if you look past the old, the fat, and the bald, what you see is Leonardo DiCaprio. So that's the reason why they cast him. They kind of knew that they were going to get me. Jonah was fun to work with because, like I say, Marty Scorsese creates an atmosphere that allows you to improvise. And it only works if you're with people who can improvise. I mean, it's like when you hit a tennis ball, you want the ball to come back at you, And so with Jonah, it was sensational. I mean, the scene where I come in and I'm complaining about their spending too much money on their expense account. And, that scene was almost virtually completely improvised. But it was great working with Jonah because he gives you as good as he gets. The scene that was most fun for me is the scene where I talk to Geordie about his life. That was fun to me because it's like I'm saying, what are you doing? This is obscene what you're trying to do. That was the most fun for me. But the most fun scene for me to watch was the scene where Leo and Jonah took the Quaaludes together. That to me is as good a block comedy scene as I've ever seen in a movie, and I was stunned at how great a physical comedian Leonardo DiCaprio is. I mean, he's just absolutely brilliant, and I would stack it up with any comedy scene in any movie. What I'm excited for them to see is a character that is brought to life by Leonardo DiCaprio that is the personification of unchecked and unregulated financial markets and what can happen to an economy when those regulations are loosened the way they were in the 80s. You see the excess. You see not only the money, but the sex and the drugs and all of that excess that occurs. And to me, it's a morality tale that at the center of which is this character that DiCaprio plays.